No, we had about 40 or 50 atheists, the American atheists. So
the gentleman refers to our celebrated Rally for Reason that, according to legitimate press sources during the course of the day, had over 400 people showing up. They came and went, ebbed and flowed. They didn't stay there all day, but we have photographs of our parking lot and of the crowds that were there.
Something called DEF-CON. DEF-CON means defending the Constitution. Something called DEF-CON. DEF-CON means defending the Constitution. But it kind of begs the question, what are we doing here that supposedly is threatening to the Constitution when we've built a creation museum with private funds and private property? There was also a group called the Free Inquiry group out there protesting, which begs another question. Why is a group that's supposedly in favor of free inquiry and toleration trying to tell people not to come to the Creation Museum? But meanwhile, while those 40 to 50 people were outside the gates, we had 4,000 people coming to the museum on its first day, enjoying the experience. 38 different states were represented the day that we opened.
What is their reason? What are you doing to upset the Constitution?
I don't know what we're doing, because we're not trying to get creation or intelligent design in public school. Creation or intelligent design in public schools, but as you get to...
Of course they are. When they tried to open in 1997, they had legislators in their pockets, particularly one Jay Williams, who was a point man for the Pat Robertson campaign, who came up from Florida and was trying to intimidate local residents and threaten them to support them in their attempts to open their Museum of Nonsense a few miles down the road from us on Highway 42. This is set out in a work of mine, Kagin's column. I'll send you a copy. It's titled On How One Small Fig Figured in the Flowering of the Fulfillment of God's Divine Plan, Sank the Argonauts, and Made Australian Radio. Argonauts is a word of art I've coined for these particular humanoids who are doing this. Of course they are trying to get
to know these people a little bit better. Not all of them,
the schools to
but as you get to know these people a little bit better, not all of them, but most of them.
What people?
The people who oppose us, the evolutionists who oppose us. The more you get to know them, the more you discover this is more than just a scientific issue of creation versus evolution. There's two world views. They're in conflict here. One is biblical Christianity, which we stand up for, which has absolute standards that start right with the book of Genesis, the sanctity of life, what marriage is. Why do we have marriage being one man for one woman for life? The principle is right there in the book of Genesis. Meanwhile, many evolutionists, not most, maybe, I don't even know how to quantify it, but many evolutionists are atheists. And if they want to justify there are no moral absolutes, that their atheistic worldview is accurate, where do they turn to? Well, they try to use evolution to be a scientific justification for their worldview.
This view must be very comforting to children who've been raped by priests.
And one of the